guys, welcome to day 2. I hope you're loving the group. I hope you're learning a ton. I hope you're engaging. I hope you're making new friends, and I hope that you're just really truly enjoying this group. Today I want to talk to you a little about portion control. My name is Michelle. Again, I'm one of the coaches in the group. And today I just want to teach you a little bit about portion control. Learning what a portion size actually is and then eating that amount is actually very tricky. So I have 8 tips to help you stay on track a little bit better, and I hope this helps. So I'm not going to take up a lot of your time today. I just want to pop in really quickly, maybe 2 to 3 minutes, and just go through these tips quickly. And then if you have any questions, you can pop them below, and then we can engage after that. So number 1, don't skip meals. If you're starving, chances are you're going to grab a larger portion. So don't skip meals. Eat 3 to 5 meals each day, and avoid going longer than 5 hours without eating. Obviously, you don't have to get up in the middle of the night, but don't skip meals. Number 2, measure and weigh your food. I know that sounds horrible. It's kind of a pain in the butt, but at least for a little while, try to measure it out, or at least be conscious that you don't actually really know what 3/4 ounces of pretzels looks like. So weigh and measure your food, at least for a little while, which, by the way, 3/4 of an ounce of pretzels is about 15 mini pretzels. Useless knowledge, right? Who knows that? So start by weighing and measuring, just so that you can visualize and get a better idea of what an actual portion looks like. Or number 3, know your rule of thumb. The hand control, we talked about it. Veggies, 2 fists, fruits, 1 fist, carbohydrates is 1 fist, protein, the palm of your hand, thickness of a deck of cards. Your thumbnail is actually like a teaspoon. Your whole thumb is between 1 and 2 tablespoons. For like a teaspoon, you're going to use that for like healthy fats, or even not healthy fats, mayonnaise, butter, those types of things. As far as like the tablespoon, the whole thumb, that's more for healthy fats like salad dressings or peanut butter, those types of things. So just try to always remember that when you're making your plate. Just try to refer back to your hand. And then number 4, know the difference between serving size versus portion size. So there is a difference, and it does matter. So like, let's just say these animal crackers right here. It's my daughter's snack. The serving size is 17 crackers, or 31 grams, but there's 7 portions in this container. So if you eat this entire container, like a lot of people will just look at this and say, okay, well, in this there is 140 calories, blah, 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 blah. But really, if they eat the entire bag, then they have to multiply 17 times 7, because that's how, 7 times the 140 in the nutritional values, not the serving size. You have to multiply how many servings are actually in this whole entire bag. And that's actually the amount of carbohydrates and calories and those types of things that you're taking in. And I know that really seems like it's common knowledge, but you'd be surprised at how many people don't actually realize that this whole bag is not a serving, or a little mini bag of pretzels is not a serving. I think there's actually 2 servings in that bag. So just be conscious of that. Let's see. Sorry, I did take notes because I just want to make sure that I get you guys everything that I have here. And then the next tip I have is use portion plates, or even like a smaller dinner plate. Because, in 2007 they did a research study on I think it was 130 random type 2 diabetics. They gave some people the portion plates, or the smaller plates, and then the other people just used their regular dinner plates. And did you know that the group that used the smaller plates, or portion plates, lost 5% or more of their body fat and were able to get off some of their diabetic medications than the ones that didn't? I'm not saying that just changing the size of your plate is going to cure all your problems and get you off all of your medications, but it could be a help. So just change the size of your plate, because sometimes your mind can play tricks on you too. And if it looks like your plate is full and you eat all of that, then sometimes your mind can trick your belly into thinking that I've had enough. So try to switch out and just use a smaller plate. The next tip is develop good eating out habits. So restaurants are known for their big, gigantic portion sizes, right? I mean, when you go to the restaurant, chances are you got a lot of food in front of you. So I suggest start out with a salad, or fill your initial plate with full of vegetables and eat it all. Eat it all. I mean, you can eat that entire plate and then still have some room left over for your main course. But then when the waitress or the server comes over and you put in your initial order, have her only plate half of your serving and put the other half of the serving in a box, and you can take it home. Let's see. Yeah, like a 12-ounce steak that you order in a restaurant, that could be 3 or 4 portions. So just box up half of it and take it home and have it for another snack or another meal later on. Plan your meals. The last tip is plan your meals. We've talked about it since day one of this group. It's so, so important. If you don't plan, you might as well plan to fail. Fail to plan or plan to fail. Create your plan and stick to it. And my last tip, I know I said 8, I had 8, but here's number 9. My last tip is drink a full glass, an 8-ounce glass of water before you eat dinner, or with your dinner, or with your meals. Because sometimes the hunger pain that you get is actually your body just telling you that you're thirsty, and a lot of people don't realize that there is no difference in pain. The hunger pain, it could also be a thirsty pain. So try to cure that pain with a glass of water first and foremost, and then have your meal. Again, guys, I'm sorry, I know I wanted to keep this a little bit shorter than this, but I did go over. I apologize. If you have any questions or comments or anything you want to add, just leave them in the comments below, and we can start a thread and start chatting about these things. Have a good day, guys.